Chosen ones, they are fighting over you. Someone just said, "You are the one." Listen closely, because what is being revealed right now is not small. And if you move past this moment too quickly, you may miss a turning point that has been arranged specifically for your life. There are voices speaking your name in rooms you have never entered, and decisions are being weighed because of the grace placed upon you. This is not imagination, and it is not coincidence. It is movement in the spiritual and the natural at the same time. Comment, Amen. When it is said that they are fighting over you, it means that forces are contending for your future because you carry something rare. A calling was placed inside you that cannot stay hidden, and now it is stirring attention from people who once overlooked you. Some are drawn by the light on your life, and others feel threatened by it, but all of them sense that you are marked for more. That is why staying engaged with every word matters, because what happens next will shape your coming season. Someone just said you are the one, and that statement holds weight in places you cannot yet see. A door is being considered for you. A position is being discussed. A partnership is being reviewed. Your name rose to the surface, not because you campaigned for it or forced it, but because favor is speaking where you are not present. If this is stirring your heart, take a moment to like the video, because your agreement with this truth carries more significance than you realize. There are people measuring your character right now, recalling your consistency and watching how you handled silent battles. They remember how you remained faithful when recognition was nowhere in sight. They recall how you kept your integrity when compromise would have been easier. God was watching too, and He was preparing a moment when your faithfulness would begin to speak louder than your struggles. Do not be surprised that tension surrounds your name. Whenever elevation begins, there is always movement around it. Some will argue in your favor because they have witnessed your heart, and others will question whether you are ready. But the very fact that they are discussing you means the shift has already begun. You are no longer invisible, and the season of being overlooked is coming to a close. You have felt pressure lately without fully understanding why. There has been a stirring in your spirit, a sense that something is about to change, and even moments where old fears tried to resurface. That is because growth stretches you before it settles you. Your capacity is being enlarged, so you can carry what is coming without breaking under its weight. The one who said, "You are the one," did not say it lightly. That statement was formed after observation, after comparison, and after careful reflection. While you were praying in private and enduring in silence, conversations were being arranged in public. Your name was caused to be remembered at the right time, and hearts that once doubted you were softened. Comment 1212. There are blessings attached to this turning point, but there is also responsibility. Being chosen does not mean becoming comfortable, it means being entrusted. You are being called higher, not merely to receive favor, but to represent wisdom and humility. The fight around you is not only about opportunity, it is about influence and impact. Some of the resistance you have felt came from those who sensed you were stepping into territory they desired. Do not let that intimidate you. Your destiny was not designed to be taken by another, and what has been assigned to you cannot be stolen by comparison or jealousy. Stand steady, because God is your defender and your provider. There are whispers of promotion, whispers of partnership, and whispers of alignment circulating even now. You may not hear them yet, but they are moving. Your past obedience is becoming your present testimony. What you interpreted as delay was actually development, and what you called rejection was protection from spaces that could not sustain your calling. Being chosen is not about applause, it is about preparation. You walked through lonely days that shaped your character. You offered prayers that built endurance within you. Now those hidden seasons are about to support visible elevation. When people contend over you, it reveals your worth in ways you never had to announce. You do not need to prove yourself aggressively or chase validation. Let God vindicate you, position you, and confirm you at the right moment in the right way. The reason this matters so deeply is because this next step will open a chain of events. One decision in your favor can unlock access you have prayed about for years. One conversation can shift your financial stability. One agreement can place you in circles that stretch your vision and expand your reach. This is not random attention, it is strategic alignment. Timing, people, and circumstances are being woven together so that when you step forward, it will be clear that you were carried there by something greater than your own effort. You will not need to manipulate outcomes or press for recognition. Stay humble while the discussions unfold. Stay prayerful while the doors are being considered. Stay grounded while your name is mentioned in spaces you have never occupied. The higher you rise, the deeper your roots must grow. You are the one because you endured when quitting felt reasonable. You are the one because you remained kind when bitterness knocked at your door. You are the one because you trusted in seasons where nothing made visible sense. That faith has become your qualification. Even if some voices resist you, do not internalize their doubt. Their hesitation does not cancel what has been decided on your behalf. Every objection can be overruled, and every door that needs to open will open. What has been written over your life will not be erased by temporary opposition. Hold your peace and guard your heart. The fight over you is not meant to distract you, but to confirm that you carry value. Keep walking faithfully, keep speaking life, and keep trusting that more is being orchestrated than you can currently see. While you are going about your daily routine, trying to stay steady and not expect too much, final details are being arranged that will change the tone of your life. Conversations are reaching their conclusion and momentum is building in your favor. The tension you feel is not random, it is the pressure that precedes release. When people contend over you, it is because your presence shifts outcomes. You carry discernment that clarifies confusion. You carry steadiness that calms chaos. You carry wisdom that solves problems others could not untangle. That is why your name keeps resurfacing even when you are not pushing it forward. Some of those speaking for you are doing so quietly, defending your character in spaces where assumptions could have harmed you. They are reminding others of your loyalty, your skill, your consistency, and your integrity. Advocates have been placed around you, even in the moments when you felt completely alone. Do not allow impatience to sabotage what patience has built. The enemy would love for you to grow frustrated and speak carelessly before the final confirmation arrives. Guard your words and guard your attitude. The same grace that carried you this far will carry you through the final stretch. You have noticed that certain people suddenly treat you differently. Some are warmer, some are distant, and some are watching you closely. That shift is connected to what is unfolding behind the scenes. When elevation approaches, atmospheres begin to change before announcements are made. Comment 333. The reason this is being revealed now is so you will not shrink when the spotlight finds you. You have grown used to surviving in quiet corners and serving faithfully without applause. But now you must prepare your heart to be seen without losing your humility. Someone said you are the one because they recognized alignment between your ability and the need before them. They saw that you fit the space, not by accident, but by design. What they did not fully understand is that you were shaped for this moment long before they ever considered you. Your past trials were not punishment, they were preparation for this present opportunity. There were seasons when you felt sidelined and questioned whether you had missed your chance. You wondered if others had surpassed you. Yet, you were being intentionally slowed down so you would not enter before your strength fully matured. Your motives were being refined so that when you rise, pride will not poison your progress. The fight around you also exposes who truly supports you. Pay attention to the ones who celebrate quietly and sincerely. Notice who rejoices without comparison. Those are the ones who can walk with you into your next chapter without resentment. There will always be voices that question your readiness. Do not be shaken by that. Even when great leaders were called in ancient times, skeptics surrounded them. What silenced doubt was not argument but fruit. In time, the results of your obedience will speak louder than any criticism. You may feel a mix of excitement and fear as this unfolds. That is completely natural when stepping into unfamiliar territory. But you are not being sent alone. God's presence will steady your steps. His wisdom will guide your responses. His protection will surround your advancement. This moment is not only about promotion, it is about purpose. You are being positioned where your influence can heal, guide, build, and restore. You will have opportunities to encourage others who are standing where you once stood. Your testimony will become someone else's hope. Comment 777. Do not underestimate how carefully the timing has been arranged. If this had come earlier, you might have been overwhelmed. If it had come later, you might have grown discouraged. Now is the intersection where your preparation meets opportunity. Financial shifts are tied to this transition. Relational alignments are connected to this elevation. Doors will open simply because you were willing to remain faithful when no one was watching. Your endurance has created space for abundance. Some of this fight is spiritual in nature. The enemy recognizes when destiny is nearing fulfillment and attempts to stir confusion, insecurity, and distraction. But what can touch you has already been limited. What tries to delay you will only end up strengthening your resolve. You might notice old temptations resurfacing, invitations to compromise just slightly to secure approval. Do not accept those shortcuts. What is being given to you cannot be sustained through compromise. It must be built on integrity. Remember the nights you carried weight in silence. Remember the mornings you chose faith when everything in you felt tired. Those were not wasted moments. They were seeds planted in unseen soil. Now the harvest is pushing through the surface. You are not chosen because you are perfect. You are chosen because you are willing to grow, willing to learn, willing to repent, willing to serve. That posture keeps you aligned with God's heart. When confirmation comes, receive it with gratitude rather than arrogance. Acknowledge openly that your confidence is rooted in something deeper than personal talent. The more you honor God in success, the more He can entrust to you. This shift may also require you to leave familiar comfort. Advancement often demands transition. You may outgrow environments that once felt safe. Do not cling to what is gently closing. Trust that what opens will fit you better than what you leave behind. There will be moments in your new space where you feel stretched. New expectations will challenge you, and new responsibilities will test you. But you are not underqualified. You are more prepared than you realize. Your discernment is being increased, so you will know who to trust. Not everyone who congratulates you is aligned with your future. Stay sensitive to the inner voice that alerts you when something is not right. The fight over you is temporary. The favor resting on you is lasting. Opposition may make noise, but it cannot override what has been decreed over your life. You are being established in a place that reflects both your growth and God's goodness. As this unfolds, keep your heart soft. Success should not harden you. Let compassion remain your strength and humility remain your covering. You are stepping into a season where your prayers begin to intersect with tangible reality. What you once only whispered in hope will become visible in experience. Do not forget the one who sustained you through waiting when celebration finally surrounds you. The conversations are nearing conclusion, and soon the fight over you will settle into confirmation. The ones who once overlooked you are now reconsidering and reviewing what they misjudged. This change is not happening by your striving. It is happening by God's hand, turning perceptions in your favor and allowing truth about you to surface. You may have wondered why certain delays seemed unnecessary and why doors that looked perfect suddenly closed. What you could not see was that those doors would have limited you. Your expansion was being protected by the withholding of what would have kept you small. The statement that you are the one is now echoing beyond a single conversation, spreading through networks and circles you do not even know exist. People are quietly agreeing that your presence brings stability, creativity, and trust. Your reputation is being amplified through character, not through noise. Comment 555. Do not allow anxiety to creep in as this unfolds. Sometimes when blessings approach, fear tries to convince you that you are unworthy. That voice is not truth. You have been qualified through process, not perfection. You will also see separation during this season. Some individuals will create distance because your growth confronts their stagnation. Do not chase those who step back. Bless them silently and continue forward. This next level requires courage. You cannot shrink to make others comfortable. You cannot dim what has been illuminated in you. The fight around you has created awareness of your value. People now recognize that losing you would be a genuine loss. That realization shifts negotiations, conversations, and outcomes. What once seemed uncertain is now becoming a priority. Favor does not always arrive loudly at first. It often begins as quiet influence, a single voice advocating for you, gathering agreement until resistance weakens and doors swing open. Comment 999. Financial stability is shifting as well. New streams and opportunities are aligning because of this recognition. What you once feared might never stabilize will begin to feel secure. In moments of quiet doubt, let history remind you of the faithfulness that carried you through every closed door before this one. When confirmation comes, it may arrive faster than you expect. Be ready to say yes with confidence. Be ready to accept what you once only imagined. The perseverance displayed when no one applauded is being honored. The discipline maintained when shortcuts tempted you is now becoming visible. The ones contending over you are beginning to see the bigger picture. They are recognizing that your presence brings peace, order, and forward motion. You are not one option among many. You are the answer they were hoping to find. Continue walking closely with God. Do not let success create distance between you and the source of your favor. The closer you stay, the safer your ascent will be. This is not the end of your growth. It is the beginning of a broader assignment. More people will benefit from your obedience, More lives will intersect with your influence. You are closer now than you have ever been before, and the atmosphere around you is shifting in ways that are both subtle and powerful. What once felt uncertain is beginning to feel directed. The weight you carried in silence is being exchanged for quiet confidence. Final discussions are happening that will seal what has been forming. Some who hesitated are now convinced. Some who doubted are now defending you. Hearts are being turned in real time, resistance is weakening, and support is growing stronger. The statement that you are the one has moved from suggestion to conviction. It is no longer just an idea floating in conversation. It is becoming the leading conclusion. What was once debated is now being affirmed. Comment 1010. You may notice an unusual calm settling over you. That peace is not denial of pressure. It is assurance that God is in control. Even when details remain unseen, they are being arranged with care. There were moments when you thought your opportunity had passed, when you watched others move ahead and wondered if your time would ever come. Yet circumstances were being aligned that required patience rather than haste. The fight over you has revealed something important. It has shown that your absence would be deeply felt. That realization changes how people treat you and how they value your contribution. Do not let pride slip into your heart as recognition grows. Remember who sustained you when you felt invisible and who strengthened you when criticism tried to weaken you. You are stepping into influence that will require emotional maturity. Your words will carry more weight. Your decisions will impact more than just yourself. Your awareness is being expanded so you can handle this responsibly. Some individuals who once seemed indifferent are now paying close attention. They see the favor on your life and want to understand it. Stay genuine. Let your authenticity remain intact. The blessing coming toward you does not depend on everyone agreeing. It depends on a decision that has already been established from above. Comment 1515. There will be a moment soon when confirmation arrives clearly. It may come through a call, a meeting, or a direct conversation. When it happens, receive it with steady gratitude. You will feel a mixture of relief and anticipation. Relief because the waiting season ends, and anticipation because a new chapter begins. The fight over you was never about competition alone. It was about alignment. It was about placing the right person in the right position at the right time. You have been refined through difficulty. Your character was shaped under pressure. Now that strength is becoming visible to others. Your discernment is also increasing. Not every opportunity that appears is meant for you. The one prepared for you will carry peace, not confusion. There may be adjustments required in your daily life. New expectations will stretch you, but you are not stepping into something beyond your capacity. Every lesson, every correction, and every delay built the resilience you now carry. Nothing was wasted. The ones who fought hardest against your advancement will soon recognize they cannot stop what has been ordained. Their resistance will fade as results speak. Stay close to God in this transition. Success can distract if you are not careful. Keep your focus on the source of your favor. Financial expansion is tied to this shift. Stability where there was once uncertainty. Provision where there was once strain. You are not only being elevated outwardly, you are being deepened inwardly. Your humility will protect you as visibility increases. The confirmation is near. The conversation is concluding. The decision is forming with clarity. Stand ready, not in fear but in faith. What is unfolding in your life is moving exactly as it should. You have grown through every delay, even when growth felt painful. You learned to remain steady when answers did not come quickly. You learned to trust when outcomes seemed beyond your control. That inner stability is precisely what makes you safe to elevate. Comment 1717. There is something different about this season. It is not driven by impulse or emotion. It is guided by alignment and timing. When the final confirmation comes, it will not feel rushed. It will feel right. Prepare your heart for responsibility. Being the one means others will look to you for direction, expecting clarity and confidence. Your wisdom is being strengthened so you can lead without losing compassion. You once feared that being chosen would isolate you. But this time, you are being surrounded with support. People are being placed beside you who celebrate your growth and do not compete with it. You will not walk into this next chapter alone. The fight over you has also revealed loyalty. The ones who spoke for you when you were not present have proven their sincerity. Honor those connections and nurture those relationships with genuine gratitude. There will be visible evidence soon that the tide has fully turned. Invitations that once stalled will move forward. Conversations that ended in uncertainty will reopen with fresh interest. What felt blocked will begin to flow. Comment 1919. Do not forget the nights when you felt unseen. Do not forget the mornings you pushed forward without applause. Those memories will keep you grounded as recognition grows. This elevation is not simply about position, it is about impact. You are being placed where your presence will solve real problems and restore genuine confidence in others. You may still encounter moments of resistance. Not everyone adjusts quickly to change, but their adjustment is not your burden to carry. Stay focused on your assignment. The favor resting on you is not fragile. It is anchored in a decision made above, and even if opinions fluctuate, that purpose remains completely steady. You are the one. The fight over you is becoming a confirmation for you, and what has been prepared will arrive exactly when it should.